Hey everybody, it's Chris again. I'm back for another review. Today we're going to be reviewing Prairie Standard Farmhouse Ale. Um, Now, as my understanding goes, if more often than not, if the beer is made in Europe, it's considered a saison. If it's made in America, it's considered a farmhouse ale. I may be wrong on that, and certainly wouldn't hurt my feelings if somebody out there wanted to educate me in the comments section. Let me know more about that. But getting back to the beer, Prairie is out of, I believe it's Krebs, Oklahoma, which is close to Tulsa. The This particular ale, the standard Hoppy Farmhouse Ale, has been dry hopped with hops from the South Island of New Zealand called Motueka. I'm not sure about the pronunciation on that. Don't hold me to it. It has 5.6 ABV and 25 IBU. And I'm going to go ahead and open this now. I'm going to be using a pint glass. According to Beer Advocate, that's the glass that should be used, in fact, for a saison or a farmhouse ale. So give me just one moment and I'll be right back. All right, now I've poured the Prairie Standard Hoppy Farmhouse Ale into my woodchuck pint glass. It is very murky. I would call the yellow close to, oh, close to almost a yellow brown. Definitely smelling those hops that they used to dry hop with, but also getting the spice combination you would expect from a saison or a farmhouse ale. Now, this beer has listed itself as both a saison and a farmhouse ale. Like I said, if somebody wants to educate me in the comments on the distinction between the two, I'd be more than happy to not only read that, but pass on the information. Now, admittedly, I'm not a big fan of saisons. This one is coming through with a lot of apricot on the first sip. Yeah, a lot of apricot, a lot of say it's probably maybe a medium as opposed to medium high or medium low, but a medium mouthfeel. Now I'm starting to get more of the banana and a little bit more of, say, the not quite cumin, but there's definitely a spice combination in here. I tell you what, it smells like and looks like a Hefeweizen as you look through it and you look at it. That very fruity banana-y smell of Hefes. You've got that going on, but you can definitely smell the dry hops towards the end, and it did add to the bitterness. So this is a complicated farmhouse ale. As somebody who's not a big fan of the style, I have to say this is actually pretty good. This is one, and I'll put it this way: if I had a friend who was trying to convince me to give farmhouse ales a try, and they handed me this one and said, let's start you with this, it might be a good one. So if you're a fan of the variety and you want to get your friends into farmhouse ales, I would say give Prairie Standard Hoppy Farmhouse Ale a chance and give that to your friends who you're hoping to bring over to the variety. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention, I have been forgetting to mention, I want to be sure to include it in this one, is the price. This is, after all, a show dedicated to, or a review site dedicated to budgets, and I picked this up for $3.59 at Edison City Ale House in Tacoma, Washington. Good guys there, and I hope if you're in Tacoma, you'll stop by and give them some of your money and check out some of the great beers they have. Until then, until next time, thanks for stopping by. Please be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and cheers.